Welcome, guys, back to another QZ show. I'm your host, Quinn Peplo, alongside with Mateo Zavala. Today we're going to talk about Julio Jones and a couple other NFL topics.
Where do you think Julio's gonna go?
Obviously, there's a bunch of people who are interested in him. Atlanta wants first round picks and like some good picks, but I don't think they're gonna get that.
He's old. He's getting older,
old.
Injury prone, and a lot of money.
He's in his 30s.
Which that's when
and
the receivers go down.
Teams that try to trade for him, they should know that he's not going to play a whole entire 17 games. He's probably going to miss 5 or 6 games. The 4 teams I really see, there's the Colts, the Patriots, the Chargers. There's some other team, but I forgot. But they need to make some big season trades and cuts in order to get Julio because he's a cap hit.
Well, plus for Atlanta, they're gonna take a huge dead money.
Yeah, they are. But
I
I think he's not really that much of an asset to Atlanta anymore. Like Matt Ryan. I think they need to start over and draft some new people.
Because Calvin Ridley is starting to take over.
Yeah, he's a star.
It reminds me of when Roddy White was Matt Ryan's main guy, and then Julio took his spot, and then now we're here in 2021 where Calvin takes his spot.
But Julio's still an all-pro receiver.
I know, so is
I would like to see him be traded to the Packers, but I don't.
That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. Packers are not going to do anything. His best chance.
I think
I would
Tennessee.
say I like the Patriots. Tennessee could be one too. Patriots, all they have to do is cut some of the new guys they got, free up some more money space to get Julio. I think they could try to really get him. I see the Chargers as well. Maybe they trade Mike Williams and a couple second, third round picks.
Mike Williams
is okay. He's still good, but he's inconsistent.
Still young. He still has time
he's
to grow.
Still young. Yeah. Atlanta might do that trade as well because he's not a bad receiver.
Because he'll be like the 2 or 3.
Yeah, he would.
And Tennessee, they don't have anyone besides AJ Brown, and he's gonna get.
They have Derrick Henry, but
in the receiving end.
In the receiving core, yeah.
Henry doesn't really catch the ball too.
Henry, yeah, he doesn't.
No,
all he does is run the ball.
Which they need another receiver because everyone's gonna be focusing on AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Which, even though he's a great guy, he's gonna get shut down by the top corner.
Ryan Tannehill is not a bad quarterback too. They would be a powerhouse offense.
They'll be
probably top 5. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. With the style offensive line. Well, this year I don't know because with the only one receiver, good receiver.
Well, AJ Brown so far.
Yeah. Last year, yes, I agree. But this year they have to prove something. And I read something the other day, which the Ravens, who actually needed Julio, dropped from the conversation.
Yeah, I think they're more of a running offense, the Ravens.
But
I don't think they'll try to get.
But they keep saying, get a little more weapons, get a little more weapons. It's like they have.
Like the 6th time.
They have the draft capital. They have.
Yeah.
Because they have all these draft picks from Kansas City, which they can offer for him.
Yeah.
They have a lot of second round picks, and they get offered someone on defensive end, like defensive side.
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah, I agree. So.
And let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, do you still think he's gonna play for the Packers?
Right now, I think he might sit out. I really do believe he's gonna sit out for the preseason games, of course. Maybe the first regular season game. I don't see the Packers trading him at all.
They won't trade
him. He would
him.
be a great asset to a bunch of other teams, Super Bowl teams. If he got traded to Denver.
Denver would be scary.
I don't see him being traded to the Raiders. A couple people think he might be good on the Raiders, but I don't see him.
Raiders have no defense at all.
Well, I don't see him getting along with John Gruden. John Gruden's a nice guy. He's a nice entertainment TV guy, but he's an okay coach.
He was good before
his offense is decent.
He should have, because I loved his Monday night Gruden grinders.
Yeah, Gruden grinders.
Those were the best.
But I just see the Packers just keeping Rodgers, and then Rodgers eventually will play probably his last season in Green Bay, and then he'll get traded.
He's getting traded by the end of the year.
Yeah, for sure.
But they could get a lot of draft capital from him. Yeah.
Yeah, they could. They could get a lot.
I mean, he's kind of showing like other teams might not be interested in him because he's showing lack of wanting to play. Because for OTAs, he was in Hawaii with
I think it was just having a fun time. I don't think he was doing that because he didn't want to show up to the Packers OTAs.
I mean,
but like you said, you were talking about that the receivers didn't show up as well.
None of them
the
did.
Star receivers.
None of the starters showed up.
Which I like. That shows that they really like their quarterback a lot. They
Oh.
want him back.
They want to keep him, even though there's only like one good one, maybe two.
Yeah. Jordan, I think he's going to be decent.
I think he still needs another year under his belt.
Yeah, but like, since they have Rodgers, I would try to keep him as much as I can if I was Green Bay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What's it called? So, for DraftKings, there's 2 crazy bets. I like Tim Tebow. You know I do. You know, there's some footage out in Jacksonville. Did you see some of the practice footage?
He's looking
okay. He's not looking like a star, but he looks like he's going to make the team.
Yeah. Oh, he already did. He got signed, I think.
Well, he did, but like, there's still the preseason.
Yeah, true.
He's probably going to make it through the preseason because he's friends with Urban Myers. He looks okay so far.
Okay.
And Trevor Lawrence is excited to have him in the locker room. He's like not trashing Tim Tebow, thinks he's a great guy. So, there's this DraftKings. Obviously, if you're 21, you should maybe consider gambling. Maybe consider looking at it. I'm not telling people to gamble or whatever. Just like look at it. It's pretty interesting.
These bets are kind of like really dumb.
Yeah.
I can't make.
They're dumb. They're player totals. For Tim Tebow, for like receiving touchdowns, it's he has to get just 1 receiving touchdown for the whole regular season. The odds are against him. It's plus 225 right now. So you could make some pretty good money.
I bet you if they sign him, they'll make that happen.
I guarantee he's gonna get a touchdown. There's also another one where it's like he's got to get more than 13 receiving yards in the whole regular season. The odds are against him there. So I think he's gonna get 13 yards and a touchdown.
I agree.
Even if he's a third-string tight end,
they don't have any tight ends.
Well, they have
no one.
The other tight ends that are like no-namers, but like...
They're all no-name. Oh, Tim Tebow's not no-name, but...
Tim Tebow, I don't think he's going to be great right off the bat, but he's going to be a decent third-string tight end. I don't think he'll be a great blocking tight end.
They'll just use him for the receiving end.
They'll do like some reverses.
Yeah. Did you, so kind of going back to like the older players wanting to come back into the NFL, did you hear about Brandon Jacobs?
He's not coming back. He's 38 years old. I looked him up. He's not coming back. He's been out of the NFL for a really long time.
After the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
He was a big dude.
He was big. He was okay. He wasn't terrible.
Him and my Bradshaw had a good comment.
Yeah, they had a good split.
And like a lot of players that wanted to come back, I see why. Like Colin Kaepernick.
Alden Smith came back. He did pretty okay, and he signed with another team, I believe.
Seattle, but I think he just keeps getting in trouble.
Yeah. And then Jacksonville signed that fullback last year. It was Chris Miller, I believe. He was from the Niners. He hadn't played in 5 years. That was last season. I think he's still on the team. I do not know if he still is yet. But you see old players come back, and I love the comeback story.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And also, the rest of our 16 other draft grades are gonna be posted on our social media.
Yes, they are.
On Instagram. Go check it out. It's at the QZ Show on Instagram. So.
What about the standings? Should we post that as well?
Yeah, I think we should too.
We'll post our NFL regular season standings for this season.
So yeah, it'll be like separated by divisions.
Yeah, separated by divisions.
And you want to talk about the free agents still available?
We can. Is there any?
There's Richard Sherman, Mitchell Schwartz, Malik Hooker. Justin Houston.
Justin Houston's still free.
Melvin Ingram, none of them are signed yet.
Wait till preseason. Somebody's gonna sign.
Justin Houston would be good on like the Dolphins or Baltimore. Baltimore needs a defensive end.
They do.
Especially the veteran too. Last year got 10.5 sacks.
He did.
He did really good.
How old is he? He's like 34, 35.
He's
pretty old. He's pretty old, but he's still pretty good.
But he's probably asking for a lot. So is Melvin Ingram.
Yeah, Melvin Ingram's he's a beast though.
I
feel like Richard Sherman would be signed first out of all those other guys because I heard there was going to be some kind of reunion with Seattle. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I think he'll be decent on some other team as like a free safety or a strong safety. He's no corner anymore.
Or I should think he should go back to the Niners.
He could, but I don't think the Niners are going to sign him.
Yeah,
they're not.
They still have a lot. They don't want to waste a lot of money on him.
They don't, and they have a good defense.
Already,
I don't think they're gonna waste money on an old Sherman. But Sherman still can make some plays.
Honestly, he'll be good on like he'll play for a Super Bowl contender if he gets signed.
He would be, yeah.
I
could see him taking a pay cut and play for the Pats.
If the Pats can make the playoffs, that would be absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And also, the QZ show is going to training camp.
Yes, we are. We're gonna go to the Bears training camp. Maybe get some interviews with some guys. At least some pictures with some starters like Justin Fields.
If you want to help us out, let him know.
Yeah, I'll run a route for him.
Yeah, well, no, we can talk to him about the QZ show. He can be like...
Yeah, he'll promote the QZ show.
That would be amazing.
It'll be like #1 show in America. I love watching the QZ show.
The best show in America.
It is, yeah. I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. All right, you guys, keep buying the merch. Look at our Instagram for Mateo's other 16 grades for the teams and our NFL standings for this season.
All right. Adios.